Double fist on the second.
You need to get that hustling honey blonde, man.
What?
That hustling honey ain't no joke.
Dude, this is a mainstay in my
This one?
I've been live.
Dude, that hustling honey right there
Love Street,
ain't
baby.
no joke.
39 years, been alive.
That's probably my favorite non-IPA beer.
Rocking
right
and
now.
rolling the whole time.
That ain't no middle of the mall shit.
They ain't no
Ain't no middle of the
Sound
mall
like a Bruce
shit.
That's
Springsteen
some
song.
real shit.
What?
You sound like a Bruce Springsteen song.
Yeah, it took a little. It took a little.
Oh,
while to figure
yeah.
out that.
So I was hanging out with the East Street Band, and we wrote a song called I'm on Fire. You know what? A lot of people think it's a love song. It's actually about me catching on fire. It was a horrible experience.
How does that song pertain to jiu-jitsu? Man on Fire.
It's not called Man on
Oh,
Fire.
what
It's
is it
called
called?
I'm on
Oh,
Fire.
I'm on fire. Sorry.
And it's the jiu-jitsu equivalent of like the NBA jams when your player catches on fire. So it's when you're like on a submission
So
spree.
you're doing
Absolutely.
good.
Absolutely.
Positive
Yeah.
thing.
You're sending it back to
That's
That
good.
submission is on fire.
That's good. Well,
Austin, you could not be further away from a microphone to be talking.
he's eating his fucking potato.
That's true.
Yeah, his plain potato.
Well, potato.
Potato. Yeah. Hard P.
Thank you for bringing us beer.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Speaking of,
Wonderful Saloon Door Brewing.
Yeah, with
beer in the house.
that's right. We'd like to say welcome back. We took a 2-week hiatus. We're getting some technical difficulties.
asleep.
No, we were gone for like 2 months almost.
Almost 2 months, 2 metric months.
Yeah, we were almost gone for
Yeah.
2 months.
2 metric months.
2 metric months.
I think I was just asleep,
You were asleep. But here you are, doing that thing you do.
waking it up.
That's
This
right.
is like episode 7 or something like that.
Yes, 7.5, but we round down.
Yeah.
So, welcome back, episode 27.
Sponsored by JustKeepPants.com.
That's right. Let's go ahead and get into the sponsors.
Always free shipping.
JustKeepPants.com.
Revolutionizing geek pants. Use
Six-
that discount code 2pants to get 15% off your order of 2 pants.
Those black hitters dropped, huh?
Oh yeah, they've been dropping.
Looking fly or looking fine, right? Looking fine, Professor Isai.
What's your opinion
Fine.
on wearing black, pants with a different color gi top? Or
Man, I'm a
I
fan.
I like the mix
I'm a
and match.
fan.
Yeah, I like it.
I actually think the miss and match white gi top, blue gi pants looks pretty cool.
I like
And
that.
It's
I like white
Russian-
top, black pants
You know, I
too.
like Russian Sambo kind of
I
Yeah.
don't like a whole lot of mix match.
I don't like blue
on the-
top, white pants. I don't like that.
Yeah,
It's
that
not a
looks
good look.
weird.
I don't
And
like it.
I'm not a big fan of whenever there's more than one color on the gi top, but I like when the collar is like black and
No.
then maybe the rest of the gi
I don't
is
like that.
That's like
Like
80s karate
gray.
for me, man.
Yeah,
That's like
kinda.
80s karate. Yeah.
It's kind of like what Chuck Norris is wearing in that picture where he's with all the Gracies and the
That one that
Machado
he's
brothers.
always wearing, pretty much. I think the only
Can-
time he didn't wear that
Can
was
somebody
sidekicks.
make a gi like the Cobra Kai uniform?
I should.
Kinda-
Somebody
I'm
probably
sure
already
that-
did, man.
Yeah, it wouldn't be legal though because it would be sleeveless. I mean, it would have to.
No, but you mean
it'd
like
have to
with
be
all the
sleeveless.
embroidery
just
and
like
like.
black and then like kind of
The yellow accents, yeah.
accent, right?
You know, there's a jiu-jitsu team called
I
Cobra
was
Kai,
about to say,
right?
there's
Yeah.
the team.
All their rascals are sleeveless.
Where are they out of?
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
Yeah, it used to be run by Mark Lehman. Now I think this guy Simpson Go runs it.
That's
They've been around.
kinda
They made some
legit.
really good, really good.
That's pretty
people.
good.
Simpson Go got that deep hat.
Johnny.
He does.
Johnny runs it now.
That is true. But he's changing it, ish. All right. So speaking of other sponsors, again, Saloon Door Brewery. Thanks, man. We got a new resupply of some of that hustling honey, and yeah. There you go. He needs the other end, Professor. He needs the mic. The mic end.
Well, he is sitting in the most spot farthest away from any
I did.
Oh, he's watching. He's
You have
watching.
something on your lip, actually.
It's
Do you want me to get a
potato.
close-up? It's potato.
Well, Saloon Door, man.
Potato.
15 delicious craft brews on tap, right?
So it's wonderful to be back. Thank you so much for having me. Very excited. The Blonde is going live all over the city of Houston. We are in a position now where we can make a ton of it.
Good.
So this is good. So it should be in HEB specs, Total Wine, Kroger, all these sorts of things.
And if it's not, they should petition for it.
We're going to be dumping like.
How did you get the can design? That's a really cool design.
So we have a designer
like
that's
it.
been with us since day one, right? Like he's SDBOG, and he designs our.
Could you explain that?
Saloon Door Brewing
Saloon Door
Company,
Brewing,
original
original
gangster.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, just hold it up to
Get
us.
with it. Dude, come on, man. That's like.
So he's done everything except for the stuff that I did, and his stuff is way better. And so
Good stuff.
it's
Check it out.
Hustlin' Honey. So when people were like Hustlin' Honey, it's like I was like, oh, it's got to be a B. But then we had a beer in here that had a B on the can
Yeah.
a couple months ago, and that was pretty good. And so then
Do you mean an insect or a bitch?
like a
No,
insect.
Why would he not just say bitch?
Well, because B would be short for that.
That's true. You're just-
She's a real bee.
So
Watching that profanity.
I nickname my wife B. We call each other B all the time.
Beetle.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm not gonna ask any more questions, and I'm gonna get you in trouble.
that's no.
Anyway.
She don't listen to this.
So, yeah, he designed a can for us because we wanted like kind of a lady that looks like she's about her business. She's the hustling honey.
Bro,
They did the ridiculous, the pig and everything like that. We also have an Oktoberfest coming up. It's going to be in September.
Is this a Marzen style?
Yeah, but also
traditional
the party,
Oktoberfest?
right? So we're going to do like a big rad party
Ah.
and release the beer. I'm being super rude with food in my mouth. I'm
that's all
sorry.
right. That's all right.
So those are the things, right? Is that there's going to be blonde beer all over the city. I think ours is competitive on the state level. I'll let you guys be the judge.
Is this gonna be like a mainstay? I'm hoping it's gonna be like a year round,
Yeah, year
perhaps.
Year round.
Oh,
One of our
awesome,
4 year round beers.
awesome.
Yeah,
Because the blonde alone that y'all make is extremely good,
Yeah.
and this
competitive.
honey blonde is, man, I'm telling you, it's my favorite beer right now. That's not an IPA.
So,
That's a lot for Berto to say.
Yes, it is.
We used bee honey originally.
As opposed to
Wasp honey.
Yeah,
Wasp
exactly.
honey.
Wasp honey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dirt diver honey?
In the brewery game, it's supposed to be.
You ever ate one of those?
A dirt diver?
Yeah,
What?
No.
sweet,
No, I call it
just like
diver.
honey.
Really? I don't believe
But anyway,
that.
so y'all enjoy the beers. Thanks
Thank
for
you,
having
sir.
me out. It's wonderful stuff, and we'll get you a keg in here as soon as we get those lines clean.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of, so we've been doing some decor. I don't know how much we can show around here. We're not gonna move the cameras because we're pretty locked in. But we got ourselves a kegerator. We got a
That's a nice one too, man.
yeah. We got a bitchin' ass poster with a Lamborghini flying through space. And huh? No, I don't think it's a. It looks like a Diablo. Yeah, I can't afford to know what those cars are. And Zach actually today brought in a pretty badass painting of Rio. Actually, real colorful, super nice, accents well.
It's very big.
I bought that in the favela.
He did.
It looks like you bought it in a favela. Just to be clear.
It's authentico, so it's yeah, very
Very
very authentico.
You get what you
Yeah.
pay for.
But you know what? It graces this studio very well, and we
No,
do
it goes
appreciate it.
well.
I like it. I think it's amazing. So yeah, no, we've been getting some stuff squared away here, and again, shout out to Saloon
Cheers.
Door.
So we can share it.
Can you pass me one of those? Slim?
Always 15 delicious craft brews on tap, and don't forget to stop into their tap. Oh, way more than that.
Oh, yeah.
How about this? At least.
There you go.
Hey, and,
15 delicious craft beers on tap, and don't forget to check them out in Webster, Texas.
check Saloon
Tap
out.
room is amazing.
Check Saloon Door out every Thursday too, because they'll have like experimental beers that are tap room onlys, and that they'll only have until the keg runs out. So if you want to try something, like last time they had a coconut brown, right? Or
Sounds
there was,
good.
there was
The
like a,
R&D department?
yeah, R&D, and there was like a hazelnut porter one time, I
Yeah.
think.
Coconut Brown was actually Ricky's
The
nickname in
tap
high
room is
school.
also
Brown's
available
awesome.
for special events. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. So this is
I
like.
just said that.
Thank you for reminding me and also prompting me. So we're taking over next door, right? We're building a private event.
Hostile
room.
takeover?
Hostile takeover.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I mean there was like knives and everything.
Punk them out.
Yeah.
Was there
So-
Is
snapping?
this the eye place?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes, it was the eye clinic.
I want to get my eye checked, man.
Yeah.
Are they
Not there.
Yeah, you can't do it there.
Not there.
Yeah. How they gonna check your vision when I gouge their eyes out?
Oh man,
Damn.
that was the whole point of it.
The whole thing is to have parties, right? Retirement parties, birthday parties, Christmas parties, or whatever.
Divorces?
Divorce
parties?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
actually have one on my books in November, right? If it becomes finalized.
Your divorce?
What about like a hurricane?
Your divorce?
Not my
No.
divorce.
Not your. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Oh no, goodness.
Does Megan know about this?
No.
Okay.
No.
She doesn't
So
subscribe.
Does she
does
know
she?
you're throwing a divorce party?
That she does.
Nice.
She also knows who it's for, and it's not me.
Okay.
But
Well, shout out to that guy or girl,
That girl.
for her
That girl.
happiness.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I mean, happiness.
So the rumor
Yeah,
is
that's good.
that like
Dick
her
will
husband
be
was
slow.
playing video games 12 hours a day for like
Yeah, but was he like on Twitch, like making money?
no.
Okay.
Oh well, yeah.
She was like, "Will you please get a job or something?" And he was like, "No."
Well, what was he playing?
Call of Duty.
Yeah, no, that's not worth it. Fuck that.
Call of Duty.
So that's it.
So okay, what I'm curious to know is, was this a situation when they got married?
Mm-mm.
It wasn't.
No, he's active duty military.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then that's fine.
It was the situation.
Fair enough.
So it kind of was.
Yeah, he was
I
not in the
know
Air
a lot of
Force.
active military that only played video games.
Is there?
Hashtag sharpshooter. There you go. So yeah, divorce parties.
Right.
What else?
any kind. Literally any sort
Bar
of party.
mitzvahs? Bot
Of course.
mitzvahs?
Yeah, absolutely.
Excellent.
What is a bot?
Podcast.
It's for the ladies.
What about
I thought it was
the
like a robot.
special
bar
event
mitzvah.
birthday parties with
Yeah,
with
Jewish
live band?
robot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
We're
they all
gonna do
dance.
sponsorship events for jiu-jitsu competitors.
Hey, that's me.
It's gonna be awesome.
Oh,
Wait,
you
when is
mean
that open?
like
When is that going to be open?
Professor?
November.
Awesome. That's
Yeah. So we do Christmas parties and stuff. We were having to turn people away. They were like, "We want to do a wedding rehearsal dinner. We want the whole
Get the fuck
space."
out of here.
Yeah.
You should be like, that's nice. Merry
No,
Christmas.
I said, okay,
Fuck
so
off.
that sounds great. If you want us to shut down on a Saturday night, I got to charge you $4,000 because that's what I make on Saturday night.
That's it.
Yeah.
I want 2 nights. If that's all it is.
Saturday
if-
nights?
Yeah, if
But
that's
what I
if
do-
that's all it is, give me 2
I
nights.
do have in
He's
mind
like,
that
shit,
if
let me rent that
there's
out for
a
Hanukkah.
weekend- A weekend night that it doesn't get booked, you should definitely have a UFC party there.
Mm-hmm.
What's the cheapest night,
Yeah.
Monday.
and how much would that be?
For you?
No.
$75.
75 for the whole bar?
Yeah.
Okay, can
Honestly,
I?
have
Can
you
I?
ever, have you ever been there on a
Can I-
Monday?
can
That
I
might
re-
be more than they make.
Well,
Can I?
we
Can I?
did- we did
Can I
used to
rent the?
record
Can
there
I
on
rent the
Mondays.
whole bar for 75 bucks?
You can rent the private room for
Not.
$75.
No, I want the whole.
Why do you think
Can't
they're
do
Why?
that.
Why do you
Yeah,
think
they
they're
make
letting
$400
us record a podcast?
So it's 400
on
bucks.
Yeah, that is true.
For the big side. Yeah.
How much would it be for the big side on a Monday?
Do you have anyone
Sounds good.
scheduled for Labor Day? Because that's a Monday.
That's right.
Oh.
I don't have anything scheduled because I don't have a room yet. Till November.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Well, you can get your eye exam.
Yeah.
not really.
Has it,
Sign up for that.
I wonder if anyone has ever gotten drunk and then got their like eyes checked. No, I mean like in Saloon
mean,
Door in this eye clinic.
That's
right now.
believable.
I think pretty much any activity you can
I
guess,
mean-
Professor Berto's done it drunk before.
Probably.
When he takes off his glasses, he can see straight.
He's like Bender, like if he stops drinking,
If he stops
then he
drinking,
gets
everything
fucked
gets
up.
fucked
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
I
He's
start
like, I got
getting-
my eyes checked when everything was cross-eyed, so
Man, maybe
If
that's how
look
you excel.
drunk, if you look drunk in your driver's license photo, then you never really look drunk.
That's
he
awesome.
was always like normal.
That's strategy right there.
Strategia.
And that
Strategy.
that concludes our how to get away with fucking the system
Never
with
ever
Professor
give a
Berto.
breathalyzer.
This is your lawyer speaking.
No, don't talk to the police.
So
at all.
Professor Berto's lawyer
don't
over
answer
here.
questions.
Yeah.
There you go.
If they pull you out of the car because you're on a public highway, they're permitted to tell you to get out of the car, and they ask you to give a breathalyzer, and you say,
No, thank you.
I would be very happy to comply just as soon as my lawyer is present to make sure that these tests are administered fairly. And they go, how long is it going to take for your lawyer to get here? And you go,
He's in Barbados.
48 hours.
Let me Google one.
He's in Barbados.
yeah, it's still like Thursday.
You're like, what time is it? Add an hour. November? Yeah, maybe. We'll
Did
see.
you refuse to give a breathalyzer test, son? No, sir, I did not. I told him I'd comply, but I've read a bunch of horror stories about people manipulating the results, and I want to make sure that it was administered fairly. If I'm going to give evidence against myself, I want a lawyer
Which
there.
I do not have to do.
Never.
I am not obligated to incriminate myself.
So how does that work with like mandatory breathalyzers and stuff? Because that's, I mean, basically.
Yeah,
It's
so
like
it-
no refusal weekend.
Yeah, no refusal weekend. They sign a warrant and they hold you down and steal your blood because
What?
that's
What is
our-
it?
What are
What?
they,
a no
fucking
refusal.
vampires?
Yes. Yes. Psychic vampires.
Explain it. Was this a real
Well,
thing?
Yeah. So no
Yeah, so
refusal
no-
weekend.
yeah.
Vampires
is
of the
basically
state.
Yeah,
you
like
pull up
4th
to a
of July,
checkpoint.
Memorial Day weekends,
Exactly.
like
Yeah.
we're notorious.
Especially at
you-
checkpoints.
Exactly.
Notorious
checkpoints.
weekends where people get in trouble drinking and driving.
Yeah.
They have judges ready
They
on
have
call
ju-
to give out
yeah.
warrants.
No,
Pop.
sitting there.
Yeah.
Sitting there in the back of an ambulance, like in a comfy chair, right? Just like
And
sitting,
yeah.
And they just sign the warrant.
A little
right?
prick.
That's got to be illegal.
Nope.
It's a judge doing
Well,
It's not.
it would be illegal if they didn't have a warrant.
Right. They have a warrant.
If they didn't have a warrant, they couldn't take your blood.
Yeah, so they
if
don't
they
want you
have,
to take
if
your
they
blood.
could get a
There you
warrant
go.
right then,
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
they're
What
still
are we
within
living
the
in
law.
China?
Yeah.
Can't. This is America,
Yes.
man. You can't do
This has been
that.
going on for.
This has been going on for a long
15
time.
years.
What are you, white?
It was.
Very,
Has this never happened to you?
very.
Oh,
Brandon's like, I usually, I
Cops
with that,
don't bo-
I
cops
with that
don't bother
privilege
me,
card.
man.
Hey, Brandon's like, I've never drank and driven.
Brandon's like, those guys were resisting arrest. They deserve that. The officers were just doing their job, and those
Ultimate
gentlemen.
rule follow.
Like
Look
that
at him
voice.
breathing when they said not to.
Whose voice is
The
that?
white guy voice. That is the generic white guy.
That absolutely was not offensive to
Ryan
all
here?
white
That's,
people.
that's generic white guy.
It's right.
Generic white guy number one.
That's how Dave
Who was that? Was that fucking like
That's
Todd?
what I was gonna say. That's the Dave Chappelle white guy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Jeff Todderson or some shit?
Those guys weren't being harassed.
Y'all
They
just
were-
jealous
they were
'cause y'all ain't
resisting
white.
arrest. They were not being harassed.
Oh fuck.
Sexual harassment.
What's what they
So
always say? They're like, well, what do you you need privacy for? If you don't have anything to hide.
I hate that
If
shit.
you don't have anything to
I
hide,
do. I have a lot of things to hide.
I
Yeah.
have many,
Wait a
many
minute.
skeletons in
I
my
hide a lot of
closet.
shit. Yeah.
Who do
I
you
don't
think
need-
I am?
I don't need people
Jesus?
snooping around.
yo, are we still on the sponsors?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, so again,
JustGeekPants.com.
shout out to
said that
Saloon.
shit
We already
already,
said
man.
that shit, man.
Saloon.
6-month
Shit.
guarantee. Always free shipping. Check it out.
You gotta
You
keep
gotta
saying.
pay extra this week. That's two.
Yeah,
that's
bro.
2 drops.
And look, you gotta keep saying kids so they know how old you fucking are.
Use the discount code
Gray
2
hair,
pants
gray
to
hair.
get 15% off your 2-pant order.
If you type in gray hair, you won't get anything off, but you can laugh a little inside.
Top quality replacement gi pants.
He has 3 sizes on, or 3. It's like men's, women's, and whippersnappers. So if you click on whippersnappers, you
Hey,
get an
kids.
8% discount.
Y'all
There's
are,
a back
y'all
to
are
school
so fucking
special.
hilarious.
Thank you.
Hey, how
Anyway,
would you
check it
say
out, kids.
whippersnapper in a Brazilian accent?
What?
Keep it a snap back.
Keep it snapping.
That was pretty good. That was
That was
something.
on point.
That was pretty good.
Nice. All right.
Man. So all right.
Shade on Merle.
Sounds like me.
Yeah. Yes.
Not as old.
And so he, I stay over there, and he's like, "Hey, my knees are killing me, but don't use that stuff that your dad got. Use that stuff that you brought over." And I go, "Okay." So I put it on his knees, and he goes, "Oh man, that's instant. That just is. It just takes the arthritis right out of his knees." And this stuff, this company CANNIXX, right, has so significantly improved the life of my grandfather. Now, I absolutely have not told him, like, what's in it.
That he's getting high.
Yeah, I haven't told him. Yeah, because he'd be totally freaked out by the whole thing.
Yeah, he's
So
like
it's
Austin. The elves
Yeah, it's
tell
like
me it
it's
works.
what
When was
is
he,
it?
when
It's
was he
like,
born again?
1927.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like Michael's magic stuff or whatever from
Yeah.
Space Jam, right? It's just
Yeah.
Austin's feel good stick or
Yeah.
whatever, and I just put it on his knees, man. But it's something that I use on my back. I have Bastrom's disease, which means my vertebrae touch each other. In a couple of spots in my back. I get
What
a
kind
lot
of way?
irritation back there.
Well, obviously not appropriately.
Yeah, in an inappropriate way.
Yeah, in an inappropriate way.
Inappropriate
You
way.
could file suit on that.
He doesn't
I'd love
like
to.
it.
Yeah, it does not feel nice.
Silence.
So I put it back there,
Silence
get
is not
relief from that.
consent.
Yeah, so like I'm a big believer in the CANNIXX products and the CBD products. Recently, when we were in Las Vegas, we had the opportunity to try a couple of other options. Right, we were standing in line and they had free samples and stuff, and there were a couple of things that seemed to work okay. But thus far, in all of my searching, the 1,500 milligram stick, the topical.
That's what I use.
This has been the
Me
best.
too.
This has been the best thing. And if you have that little aches and pains and nagging injuries, like all the martial arts people do, I would so highly recommend the CANNIXX. I don't know anything about the dropper, or
The tincture?
I don't know about any of that stuff. I just know about the topical, but it works like a
Man.
dang charm.
I've taken the tincture.
Yeah.
The tincture, to me, what it does, I take it at night, so I just feel really well rested. And I don't know if this is part of the CBD or part of just because it helps me rest.
Yeah.
But I feel like my muscles recover really well when I do take the tincture before I go to sleep.
Okay.
I've been out of it for a little bit now, and I'm pretty sore after the Worlds. But like normally I do a couple drops of that right before I fall asleep, and I wake up like fresh, like, which is a rare feeling for us who train, every day. We compete and we teach and
It's
stuff
very
like this.
interesting. So it
Yeah,
helps
so-
with like your restfulness.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if there's something in the CBD helping the muscle recovery, which could very much be the case. Like you said, I don't know too much on the
Sure.
science of it, but it does help me.
Yeah.
I feel like get to a deeper sleep maybe.
Okay.
And I never remember my dreams anyway, so I
You hit
I
that
don't know.
rim.
Yeah, hit that rim.
The rim, yo.
Yeah. Well, that's
On the
tremendous.
rim.
I'll have to give it
Well,
a try.
It's
Dude,
good.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's
I
good.
enjoy
It's
it.
good for anxiety. It kind of gives you that kind of if you have trouble winding down
Is
at
there
night, which I
anything
do.
that it can't fix now?
Dude,
by now?
you know what? Getting
Missing
ready-
limbs.
Dude, getting ready
I
for
saw-
fucking Worlds. I put this thing on everything. I sprained my
I
ankle.
saw
I popped
an
my
ad
rib.
at CVS.
Lubed his hand.
CVS
I lubed
is
my
selling
hand.
CBD,
Yeah.
and they had one specifically for healing cracked heels. Like
Oh, that's full of shit.
grandma's like cracked heels.
No, you gotta get that pumice.
That's
you gotta get that pumice
well,
on
yeah,
there.
you gotta
dude,
you gotta
you
pumice
gotta
to get that
moisturize,
layer
you gotta
off.
pumice.
So here's the
Come on,
thing.
that lava rock.
People are gonna like jump on the CBD craze, right? So all that is probably
That's
the
just marketing,
same,
bro.
It's like the same stuff you would normally put on the bottom of your feet
Yeah.
with like maybe like 0.05
Or what it
CBD
is.
in there, just so they can put the name out front.
Either that
you
or
know?
it's the same shit that's in the elbow CBD, and then the put it under your tongue CBD, and then the rub your butt CBD. It's all the same shit, just
look
marketed.
at-
So
hey,
you have to
rub-
buy like 5 different
the rub
ones.
your butt CBD is like
Look at this.
real good.
coffee
Rub my butt
shops.
CBD.
There's coffee shops that are. If you just put CBD somewhere on the window of your new coffee shop, it's
People
gonna be
come in.
people gonna be lined up.
It's like free range was back in the day.
Yeah, it's
You know, you're like, oh, it's gluten free,
Or
keto friendly,
organic.
free range CBD. You're like, fuck.
We
Yeah.
want to make a
CBD beer would.
Oh,
be
dude.
See,
CANNIXX.
what do you want to do?
A CANNIXX collab.
Dude, shout out to CANNIXX.
Right.
Shout
You
out
should
to
just make
Get on
an-
it.
You should just make an empty can with a joint in it.
Well,
that's illegal.
That's illegal,
I used
Professor.
to have one of those.
Not
where
if
you
it's a
could kinda
CBD
like,
joint.
You know, and have-
Exactly. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
So,
A CBD
one thing
joint.
that I'm curious
A
about
hemp
is,
joint.
Is like dudes that they need Viagra. These kind of cats, you know.
Yeah, limp dicks.
Can
So hang on. You said you're curious about dudes.
Yes.
There was a long pause there.
Yeah.
And then you started talking about Viagra.
Yeah.
Is there something you want to get off your chest?
No, there's something barely he wants to get on his
I'm trying to
chest.
put
Is
it-
there?
He wants it on his chest.
Topical.
Is there something we need to get
Vicks
into
Vapor
here?
Rub. No, but I'm curious. Like,
Sounds like a cry. I know you're curious.
can you rub
By
CBD
curious, I
oil
mean,
on and give you like a boner? Does it work for that?
I don't understand your question. Like,
Basically-
CBD
oil-
oil. Does
it
the
makes
CBD
your
oil
crack
give
feels-
you a boner? Is
Yeah,
that what
it
you're
helps-
asking?
my question.
Why?
This is
Why
my
would
question.
it?
Since it helps
This is
everything.
Wait, wait,
else.
well, it depends on who's putting the oil on.
Whoa, so wait a minute.
Okay, it depends on who's applying the oil. In which case, it might give you a boner.
Bro, you can
Professor,
put
you
fucking
stop
cooking
yelling.
oil
You're
on
getting
with the
really,
right person
really
to get a
upset.
boner. I'm just saying. Betty Crocker start buttering up a dick, someone's
it-
going to get that
I'm
shit
not-
going.
I'm not yelling.
Who are you picturing with this oil in their hand?
All I was saying
You're
was
getting really aggressive.
Man,
no.
yeah, that
He
was
asked
rowdy.
if putting CBD on your privates would
Dick.
On your penile
on
area.
your privates would bring you to a heightened state of sensation. And I said it depends on who is applying the oil.
What if it's a
Jerking off
self
with
application?
CBD oil.
Whoa!
Yeah, I mean,
I thought this was a family podcast.
sorry
It
if you're
is
if you're
not.
if you're
Whoa.
roughing up the suspect with CBD
I thought we
CBD
were-
oil.
Depends what kind
Wow.
of family you got. Yeah.
Wow.
That'd be
Those
oh man.
Shivas.
Let's not get into that.
Professor, if I just
All right.
throw words at you, can you say them with a Portuguese accent?
Hitarmente.
They gotta work before they were retired.
Activity.
Activity. Because that TI is the CH.
I thought
Acti.
you were gonna translate. it.
Burger.
Actividade.
I thought you had actividade.
Burger is going to be burger. All right.
How do you spell
Russian.
cheeseburger?
Schisburger.
How do you spell cheeseburger?
So I know I've told this hyphen burger because you pronounce the letter X cheese, which Brazilians think is cheese. It's very
do you know what it means when it has X?
For cheese, though.
queso.
X.
Queso. Not who said X? Can't you do some sound stuff, Zach? X and
On-
stuff?
We
Now you're
found,
making.
we missed you and Zach was a good replacement.
Hey, Zach.
We had to have another white guy.
That is
What
true.
happened
like
last
spunk-
time? You
Things
and,
things happened,
Oh
Ricky.
yeah, so I was on the way here, and I
Irresponsible.
a curb. So both my passenger tires hit the curb as hard as possible.
Coach Ricky and I were here. We messaged him. There was no response.
So
you
I was
know?
being star-flighted to the hospital. I had to pull over, and then I had to wait 2.5 hours to get a tow truck.
Dude, an Uber would have been way quicker. For what?
And my car is
Medical
Personal?
stuff, Dick.
For what?
Med stuff.
Personal business.
The Mediterranean
Damn,
Center?
bro. Gotta plump in it. Plump in the rumpkin.
Okay, I'm getting a butt.
Yeah.
There you go. That's hey. Don't
just trying to
don't
cover up,
apologize to
guys.
us. Yes.
A labia enhancement.
Yes.
No, a reduction.
So I guess
Oh, like he's getting a
Reduction.
sex change into a man.
Still, to this day, the grossest joke I ever heard.
Did you just? That's hilarious.
Oh,
Picture a wizard like.
yep.
He's podcasting haste.
Sleeve of wizard.
Man. So we should name this episode the Wizard.
Patton Oswalt did a joke about it, and he was like, it looked like someone pushing.
So horrible.
That's such a mental picture.
Oh my gosh.
A Cornish game hen
Oh.
through
like
gray
a,
dress.
Gross.
On that note, shout out to all of our over.
If they've stuck in.
Now, 1 hour into the episode.
Keep your eyes open. Things
My
are gonna
ears
happen.
stay open.
Yeah, who closes their ears? All happens in London.
You guys are like 2 inches away from a kiss. That was bad.
That's so great. The elephants.
God. Anyway, one in.
Drinking.
Drinking?
Drank it.
Drinking.
Drank
I
it.
drank
Too
it.
much.
Is that what people?
Oh, we don't need to see that.
Are you gonna eat this?
Nah, go for it.
You don't?
With the bag.
Aren't those so annoying?
Yeah, most people throw them away. I eat them.
Can't stand
Keeps me.
Comment so far.
Oh,
Oh
God.
shit.
Fellas.
What's? Oh, hey, what's up?
Rock's-
What's up,
Rock's
Roy?
pretty cool, man.
What was the
Yeah.
What was the comment?
What's up,
It
fellas?
says black belt electrician.
Yeah, we got.
High level.
No, like red and white belt electrician.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be red and black for like power and ground?
Very good at it. So we're actually, I need to like throw some work at him for the expansion next door for the brewery. We've got one at 220. Single phase. Roy, if you're listening.
Shout out.
Yeah, it's like way
Jumping
off.
us.
No, it's a remix, man.
Hey, look, everybody, look at the thing. It looks like fucker.
Stop moving, Ricky.
still for the
You're not allowed to move
Yeah,
here.
stay still. It looks like you got like a Pikachu tail coming off of your head.
Stay still 20 minutes
Oh,
ago.
we're all looking now.
Start counting.
That looks kind of weird.
That's pretty far, I think. Cause look, I'm still eating the jerky there.
You ate the
I like
Desper
how you can
bag.
see my arm hair on the video.
That is nice. You have a very well.
That's what a man's arm looks like. I agree.
Everyone's watching
Yeah,
themselves.
listeners and watchers are actually watching the live feed right now, and we're gonna stop doing that for y'all's sake and for our
If you're
sake.
watching the live feed, it's not even audio impressive actually.
It's tailored for you.
I know how to wear clothes. Neither. Gildan's weak as fuck.
What it is.
Banana Republic.
No fits. You can get like regular fit. You can get muscle fit.
Yeah, little
You-
boy.
Whippersnapper.
Are you done?
Master,
Your reaction was better than the joke.
And your loose fitting tee. Well, you're how old are you? 30 what? You're wearing a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle shirt?
Yeah, that came out when I was a kid.
Fits.
Because
Okay.
the sleeves are
It's called
arm hair.
illusion. I'm basically David Copperfield over here. I'm putting out illusion.
that's not even
The
his real
hair
hair.
is natural, all natural.
That's donated hair.
Oh, it's like on SpongeBob.
Little kids have the arm floaties.
Yeah.
Like, is that a real? I'm not joking.
It's on their biceps. So like.
Yeah, but the little kids got little biceps. Like
But they
your
got little
biceps, right?
arms.
Yeah, but look where,
Then you would
and
be
you're
underwater
done,
there.
And you're toast.
Yeah.
You know?
But I don't know. Would a kid be under?
Cannot believe that,
What
man.
is
That's
that?
insane.
That's a
That is
survival skill.
Like
What's-
I'm
what's the deal
I'm
with
not
you?
saying like free dive and shit, but like at
Yeah.
least doggy paddle to the
You
side.
don't-
Dive.
No, dude.
What's up with that?
It's crazy. People that like can't go to the deep end of a pool.
Get it.
I don't get it. Yeah,
Hey.
I don't think they're weak. Obviously, just they were never
It's
taught.
ignorance.
There's
But
actually
I just don't
lack
see
of
why you would
information.
never learn to talk. Everybody be
Look,
quiet.
Everybody be quiet. Nobody interrupt him.
when I was a lifeguard.
A lot of other slides.
Where else would the slide go?
Hey, slides don't. Slides don't-
Narnia.
Slides end up in 3 feet.
Think of every water
Because you
park that's had a
skid
lot.
So look, it was a
Look at
family.
you went to lifeguard at
It was a
Splashtown.
family of down until the person has. And my buddy.
As a lawyer, is Coach Ricky liable for?
See an accomplice?
Dis-
No. Yeah, no. You work there?
He was another lifeguard. He was an employee
Yeah.
distracking another employee.
He's
during
liable.
duty.
Us is like,
And as the.
Let me ask you this:
Huh.
you were at this time a licensed lifeguard. Is that correct?
Yes.
So you only save lives when you get paid. Is that correct?
Professor Brandon, let me ask
Is
you
that
something.
correct?
Do you only
He
teach
needed a
jujitsu?
hero.
Whenever he's walking around stores, he actually shoots in on people.
Hey guys,
Just
Ricky's
gets
getting
them to
upset. We
sprawl.
can't finish this
I
story.
just
Hey,
wanna-
Ricky's getting upset. Ricky's getting upset.
I just want to be clear.
The way we were talking, the way we were positioned,
Dodge that question.
he was
Dodged
closer. He was closer to.
So a swimmer, is that correct?
Yeah. So
Okay,
was he. So,
so-
is everyone. in
But
lifeguard.
you're used to diving into the pool. He was on the edge.
They were on the slide.
He was on the edge.
But also, this is not like.
I think
full
you just
of
made that up. That
That's
doesn't make sense.
Nope.
I've seen Baywatch, man. They dive straight in.
That is true.
He already used the bathroom earlier, so like he's not.
yeah,
He's
I think-
comfortable.
I think Pamela Anderson.
From a lot
Okay,
of
so
things.
I'm sorry. Coach Ricky, I'm gonna let you finish. I promise. Just behaves like a high school girl.
Yeah.
Has anybody else noticed that? Like he behaves like.
Documentary.
But
Tommy Lee
Okay,
Jones?
so you're on the slide.
yeah, I'm on the
First
slide.
kid-
Hey, like, do you know how to swim? You shouldn't be on the slide if you don't know how to swim.
Ricky's like,
No,
say,
no.
bro,
No,
get him too.
He saw.
You are perfectly happy to let 2 kids drown.
No, he was in bed. A person
Get
came
that
down,
paper.
The fourth person came down,
Cheddar.
and then my buddy saved her too.
When do you get?
dropped into the pool individually,
Go down the slide.
and they all wanted to die.
But okay,
This is how my brother tells.
The memento theory.
You should have said like, man, I was working the slide.
Well,
That's
okay,
marketing.
so you know
It's
what?
Captivating.
You should be like, look at my dick, and you're like, I mean, my friend Rich. 4 guys went down the slide of death. What happened?
Let's see what they look like.
If one dude lifeguards flirting with the other.
And I think that's pretty
Clearly.
normal.
I mean, there was about
Get fucking water for 9
Yeah,
hours.
I think a
Yeah.
lot of them are
Too many.
a lot.
Just give me a real number though, like a real.
A day.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah, then you
through
rotate.
stations. You're not gonna sit at a lifeguard.
Hard works in 15-minute shifts.
to be an hour.
Yeah, if it's 5,
Like
Hey, it's like in football times you do. You still have to rotate.
Boys, like frosted.
100
Dude, yeah. You.
Different to you.
Word up.
This will pretend to genuinely care about the girl, but all to hang out on his terms.
Netflix
which
no
could
chill.
Be the most whimsical of times.
Definition is like some bitch bitching
No,
on
keep
Facebook.
going, keep going, keep going.
Not being able to hang second thought if the girl and turn it all around when the girl bitch at him for no reason. The deep possession because he has more than one.
Do fuckboy with an eye.
Get them to hook up with
That's a normal guy.
individually special, which we are.
He has a name.
My name is Robert Paulson.
I love the example. Friend then asked another girl out. Friend one.
That's a good one.
That's
a good one.
So I'm not. I'm a real catch.
Word is broship,
Oh Jesus.
What?
a non-romantic pairing of real blood
Lovers.
related brothers.
Oh, that's like Professor
So
Brandon
you
and
have a
Alan.
broship together?
That's like Alan and.
Ricky and Berto have a broship together.
But that's a blood bro shit.
That's a blood bro shit.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be there.
What's a shadow band before we look?
How do you say that in Brazilian?
Hang on. Hey, hang on. Shadow band.
What is
You post like normal, and then like you usually, let's see, 6,000.
Shadow ban is something you actually cast against a Demogorgon, right? And it's something you
Not a
can,
Demogorgon.
Oh yeah.
Not a
No,
Demogorgon.
it's
Ban.
It's a shadow van.
No, ban.
Van
shadow
shadow.
ban.
Van shadow.
With a B.
band?
No, a shadow van.
With yes.
So if there's a shadow,
To the shadow realm. Maybe that's what
All
it
right,
is.
let's read what it
Let's read what it
actually
is.
what do soccer kids take to soccer practice?
Antonio.
That's what it's saying.
Get out of here, trolls. B, because their content is hidden from the public view.
Damn, bro, you're right, Austin.
They're just
Limit people.
No.
And then you go to Twitter's
It's one of those things.
testimony in front of the congressional panel.
Yeah.
I was trying to date someone for money.
That's gold digging, bro.
No, gold fishing is
It's like catfishing.
yeah.
But, like,
I think I changed the word.
What do you call it when you hunt people?
Hunting people, I think. Just hunting.
Like that.
dangerous
So
game.
I have
Oh,
so is that,
bro.
I have a question here. Okay, this is a real question. I'm curious to know. I want people to answer individually. And Professor Berto, go ahead.
What kind of a musician is
Yes.
Ice-T?
Yes. Just quick answer.
Fuck. I don't know.
Twist.
He's a former gangster rapper.
Okay. Okay. Coach Ricky.
Rapper.
Okay. And Austin.
Zach-
That was the
That doesn't disguise
was
him
the
from being
fir-
a rapper.
Oh, what about him and Rick and Morty? Where he's
Rapist.
Oh,
yeah. Well, he was
I am the letter T.
no, but and then they got assaulted by the Numericons. The like Fire W or something or
Oh, it was the Q.
yeah.
That was
yeah,
cute.
Yeah.
Label so we can hang it on the wall.
I was going to stick it on the wall.
That'd be good.
We
Stick it.
always stick it.
What's the goldfish?
Bling.
When someone is so fucked up, they head in one direction with a goal in mind, but halfway there, the term comes from goldfish and aquarium acting the same way due to.
That's
the
that's
sentence.
every day.
Yeah, so
He was so fucked up on mushrooms, he spent the whole night. Dude.
So I feel like
Reminds me of the pub. We all got to the spot where like we got to the last spot and we got our glasses and then and so we.
Oh, you're right. He's not.
You
Yeah,
irregular,
yeah.
irregular Alan. So so somebody grabbed him, started, and we all just fucking got lost in each other.
No.
You got lost.
Cheese.
Yeah, he
No,
ate all
we
the
ate all
kolache.
mini-
He drunkenly found like an art exhibit that had.
Yeah.
He's like, why am I let this
You
food
know what,
go to
man?
waste?
You're a
I
real
got drunk lost.
asshole.
I was goldfishing around the
Like
I was
Columbus.
yelling.
He was
yelling.
like,
He
I
was
discovered
discovered
him.
my brother.
He was yelling my name.
Yeah,
on the
Galveston,
Strand in
on the
Galveston.
Strand.
That's that DR approach to not getting abducted.
Buddy.
May have been a better brother.
Me and Ricky were both wearing rash guards throughout this entire time. Also.
That's true.
Rash guards, fanny packs.
Why?
Did I go to the Don
What is
Hurt?
this?
Oh, 2015, 2016.
Okay.
Halfway through the pub crawl, we
guess
like
it got lost
we're
in the-
sweating Billabong.
Yeah,
O'Neal,
that's a
whatever.
rash guard.
Yeah, and so
Kind of
like
shorts,
board
like board shorts.
I always wear board.
everyone was like, "Look at these Mexicans."
Those aren't board. Anyway.
That's what that reminds me of, because we fucking took off in different directions.
Urban Dictionary style.
The
tap
Urban
water.
Dictionary
Water
tap
out of
water.
the tap.
Drinking pee.
Maybe it's shit
Drinking
water.
a drink straight from the.
Straight
Let's
from the
see.
tap.
Let's see what that Urban Dictionary tap over bottled water.
Oh, so
Whatever,
somebody-
they got that
so-
fluoride in there. It's
so
gonna
s-
get in your pineal gland.
So somebody,
That's a conspiracy, dog.
They
They
don't
in
use
on
fluor-
it.
They don't have fluoride.
Time out. So the thing
Where your
about
teeth look?
shut up, bro. So the thing about British teeth, like health, I
Get the
twice.
fuck out
so
of here.
Twice.
Is this like how dogs' mouth are like technically?
They're-
No.
Did you say dogs are lower
They're
temperature?
basically
No, their mouth is lower
cold-blooded.
temperature.
They're basically cold-blooded.
The-
Dentistry to correct fuck-ups than they do for preventative dentistry, and Europe is actually ahead in preventative dentistry.
Fluoride is bullshit. Drop that.
Bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Telling you, I've been off tap.
Oh,
Hang on,
right,
we kind of got sidestepped here. Let's get back to is better than American dental care.
From a health perspective and not a
Have you
cosmetic perspective.
ever? Did you watch people smile?
No, I was just happily singing along.
Well, I mean, come on.
yeah.
Just I
But
mean,
they don't smile in England. Have you seen the weather? It's
Yeah.
fucking colonizing the entire mouth
It's a
slowly.
it's a competition.
Yeah. We'll
Not
see.
friendly.
Possibly.
An apple through a chain link fence.
It's that fluoride movement.
Shout out to England, I guess. And so the anti-fluoride movement. So
It is ridiculous.
is ridiculous.
So there's a study out of Harvard.
It's actually a link.
Biological development in children.
Right.
For years, health experts have been unable to agree on whether.
I'm an expert at something.
So the question is, for children's neurodevelopment, is consuming
The
fluoride?
children's.
Is that
That's awesome.
the children?
That's how it's pronounced.
I don't know where that's coming
This is
from.
perfect.
Continue.
Questions out.
Thank
Fuck
you.
Florida.
I
Thank
agree.
you.
Fuck Florida.
Thank you.
Florida is bullshit. We hate y'all.
It's wild.
We done fucked that up.
Me and Austin just came back from Vegas.
Luckily, nobody listens, so we're probably gonna be.
Yeah.
It's a lot, dude. It's a lot.
I was like,
Fremont's so much better.
that's what I said. He wanted to go walk the strip because that's like the typical touristy thing to do. But I talked to, they were like, if you're only here for one more night, go to Fremont Street. Don't go
Stay
to.
at the Four Queens because you're barely in the middle of Fremont.
That's where we got picked up. Was at
It's
Fort
right-
Wayne.
Yeah.
and
Picked up by the police.
you're gonna see more interesting
Cross the
teams,
tables off Fremont.
which on the strip it's gonna be 20 or higher.
Yeah.
And so if you not, how many geek pants? you
Jeez.
selling?
Well, 2 for 15 off. So hashtag 2 pants.
So it kind of felt like I was.
Word pants. You save 15% off any order
You get
of 2 pants.
50%.
It was hot as fuck, and it was very uncomfortable. And to indulge in my chosen vice to a level. You go with your buddies, you win a little money, lose a little money playing poker. Fuck no. I'm going to move to fucking Las Vegas, and I'm going to gamble for like looking at pretty girls, you know? It's like, cool, man. So like you just going to go to like a strip club every so often with your friends? Fuck no, dude.
This will be
Like,
good.
Dude, everybody, the whole city is built around this. And I've been to New Orleans, but Vegas is the most outrageous place I've ever been in my whole life. Out people's like behaviors all the way to their logical conclusion. They end up in Las Vegas, sleeping under a fucking bridge.
Yeah.
And
Was it at a Guy Fieri restaurant?
negative?
It was not Flavor Town.
Tony Roma's.
Roma's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Before
Oh,
we
it's
said-
great.
So, dude, it
Yeah.
was
It's
like
great.
it was hair, blonde, like
Like
we
Highland
need-
Park,
we need to
Dallas.
see- Or like so, it's like imagine this table here. You guys are the 3
I don't
older
have to.
ladies.
It's right. No, in this dreamscape story,
and then-
absolutely.
so you should-
Absolutely.
you should tell yourself that in your old age.
I would be
So,
younger.
That's right.
anyways, the girl sitting as an
dogging
honor,
Dude,
Dude,
that's supposed to stay in
dogging
Vegas.
on her. Dude, it was so great. Like as soon as her food came out,
As.
Yeah.
Who says he was razzing on people?
but no.
No, nobody says razzing.
Are you mad because we're bringing him back?
Wait, is that Dr. Dre?
Ain't nobody
'Cause
say
he's
razz.
pretty. He's pretty.
This passed out girl is like, Mama, I don't feel good. I want to go home.
Oh.
And she's like, well, you should have thought about that before you got off the plane and started bitching.
It was so great because
I've never heard a grown ass woman get a lecture by her mom.
the old lady was 5 in Texas.
Oh, 11:45. Oh, it's so
Yeah,
late. You're
oh,
in Las Vegas.
11:45, so late.
I'm
Dude,
y'all.
it was-
I'm just so.
It was so
fucking
great.
Awesome.
It was so great.
Who are they talking to?
Us.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, your description threw me off.
Oh, because we
Compared
say
to
young, so
them.
young means
I was confused. Sorry.
you're born in the 60s?
If you look closely on the Woodstock cover, he's actually like
He's the-
.com. They're like, "What's the .com?" He's like, "Just wait,
First year
just
the black
wait."
ones
The
dropped.
black ones, yeah, the black ones.
I'm banging.
He's like,
What
he's
do
like, "I was Mama Cass's sandwich."
What do you think killed her?
But now I just learned that Professor Brandon's nickname is Southern Comfort.
It was no, it was that ringworm. It was that
Pow.
ringworm got infected.
Man,
They
don't-
didn't have
don't
a-
bring
they
up-
didn't have
don't
the
bring
look-
up-
Those are real stories.
I have no doubt.
Austin, so somehow we need to get that laugh of yours, like just.
No.
Mine's a Swedish chef.
He's very good.
Yeah, he's my favorite.
Who
Who would you say?
I kind of like Animal.
Oh yeah, many of them.
Yeah,
Kermit?
The one that sit in the balcony.
Yeah, just talking shit.
That's like
He's good.
Keybert.
Those movies are pretty funny still. They age pretty well actually.
Oh yeah,
They're
yeah, the
pretty
Great
funny.
Muppet Caper's
Count-
hilarious.
they're pretty-
It is. It's Jim Henson.
It
Bro,
was going away. As
Ricky, why you adding
Oscar.
people to our fucking base? Our
Muppet.
Which one's
It's
which?
different.
Which one's the guy with the bent dick?
So are those the Muppets?
Gonzo. That's a Muppet
I'll tell you
there.
our
So wait,
conversation.
what
Swedish chef in there.
Animal's probably my guy.
Oh, I like the eagle that's like Spock too. I like him. The blue. Yeah, he's pretty funny too. He's pretty good.
I remember all these.
Yeah.
I see him.
Okay.
I see him.
Neither is Grover.
He's in my heart.
Neither is Cookie Monster.
Oscar the Grouch. Yeah.
Sick bird.
Dude, that shit is
Best
one-
friend,
that's-
the hair
that-
like his comeback
Best
shit.
stand-up of all time.
No, it was on his show
No. That was Killing Him Soft.
and shit.
Oh, they were singing it with Tribe Called Quest. Or was it Tribe Called Quest?
I don't know what the tribe was called, but I mean they were singing. I mean, I'm not
I'm
really
pretty sure it was Tribe.
Or the Sesame Street.
I don't think
It's a good one. You should watch. You should watch Dave Chappelle's Killing Him.
Mess after.
Oh yeah.
So one punch, yank, pulls the guy out of the seatbelt. All right.
Not like that dude
he
got
gets out of
carjacked.
The driver's side, walks around, messes the guy up.
The passenger.
Rear belt, threw him in the street, and then just left.
Hey, what would be like
Not
self-defense if you are sitting in the seat and someone passenger seat, you're like back right?
Back passenger. Okay.
Sitting in the passenger side of your best friend's ride.
I grab this one
Fucking scrub.
and I stab him.
And if they come in, they're right in your guard.
Yeah.
You kick them. I mean, definitely. You actually have the advantage, I think, because you're in enclosed
What if
space.
someone's sitting on the left side?
Side.
Getting kicked with 4 feet.
Basically spooning. Yeah, you do like a light spooning and then recover guard.
Heavy
Yeah.
spooning.
Heavy spooning. Layling.
This is this is one of the incidents if you want to.
That's not a bad plan.
I think it's a good plan.
Yeah.
Legitimate strategy. However, it is not the
This is the
only
one
strategy.
case. This is the one
Hey,
case.
did y'all
It's
see
not the only strategy.
y'all see
You've been
the-
doing M&R rolls for a while now. Like my grandma does that.
Man,
you know
but
what I mean?
that shit hadn't been.
Yeah,
when's the
yeah,
last
he-
time?
No,
Probably
Ryan Hall
second
did it against BJ Penn. Exactly.
So when's the last time?
like a year ago.
That was a
No,
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 but
no.
it's
The
not a
running.
common
But
thing.
what about the running?
Yeah, running, pulling, catching the
ran
ankle,
and-
and dove for the M&R. It was,
Yeah, he slipped
it
and
was
slide
unique.
that shit.
Like
Grease.
I give the grease. Jesus.
Spent 3 whole days with Birdo, and he wasn't an asshole to me once.
He wearing sunglasses.
I fell down the stairs.
He's like, sorry, I'm just tired in my left eye.
Right there. It's
Bruh.
Pick Twitter.
bruh.
Bruh.
Yeah.
HER.
Oh, let me just go
Like
to
me.
video.
Shout out to the studio. In video, I thought it was 11-second submission.
Jiu-Jitsu Times.
Yeah, no,
shout
sorry.
out.
Shout out.
This has been done before. It's not any-
Boom.
Like this?
It's a great move.
That honestly, that wasn't.
You threw the ass at him. That's what happened.
Donkey guard.
I can't see them from here.
Oh,
It's
Red
Daredevil. It was a red
Oliver's
score or
like,
Daredevil.
he looks like he has a big dick.
Yeah, I mean,
Skull.
look, I'm just saying, man. He wears the shorts well. Jesus. God. Thanks, Zach.
This is Labia Talk.
This
with
is.
the guy.
And welcome once again to episode 1 of Labia Talk.
Labia
with
Talk.
all
Could that be
men.
the title? Labia talk?
Are we,
already Wizards
are we
League.
talking about Majora or Menorah? Which one?
I like Majora
Menorah-
for the cushion, but
Menorah's for like Jewish people.
Well, the labia. I mean, they're free to choose
Well-
whatever religion they like. I
well, Berto.
I don't-
All
You wear a
ladies have
menorah.
menorah.
I mean, I don't discriminate. I mean,
converted
I'm.
to-
Do you wear a menorah?
No, I mean, they're welcome to. You know.
Lesbianism is a sexual.
Maybe. I like how it's
I've
called.
never seen the
It's
vagina
called
diary-
lesbianism,
diaries.
based on the island of Lesbos, and then it's also called.
Well, that's where it's
sapphic
supposed to have
eroticism.
originated.
Which is-
Sapphic erotica.
It's lesbianism. It's
Oh.
got 2 competing names, right? Because they were like, oh, all those chicks kiss other
Oh.
chicks in Sapphos.
They're
And
like, no,
do
we
that
got
in
we got
Lesbos.
we got chicks that do that here too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Lesbos.
Why don't we just call those like college
Yeah.
chicks?
Yeah. Tulane.
Yeah. That's pretty much all it is, really. You get that.
Wrong.
You're at the
They're like,
wrong
do you want to
school,
join the
man.
frat? You're like,
Yeah.
nope.
Yeah, that's true.
You were at
Thanks,
the wrong
champ.
school.
All right, guys, we have
My
initiation.
freshman
Tongue
roommate-
kissing.
My freshman
Ugh.
roommate was a kid. Yeah, it was very off-putting.
Your freshman roommate was what?
I went potluck and I got a gay dude in New Orleans, and he was always like,
You should come to my house and
That
decorate.
sounds like everyone throws their keys in, and it's just a potluck.
They
and
were
whatever
like-
you
What
get,
like
you
what
hand
kind
to
of
the
gay guy
dude.
was he?
Lots of coke and swinging.
the theater kind.
Well, that's cool. Will and Grace is funny.
Yeah.
He's got a subscription to Lilith Fair.
I don't know.
Season
He had
tickets?
like 9 Tori Amos posters. Dangerous out there, you know.
Yeah, the streets are tough.
You know. But
Jiu-jitsu.
yeah,
Straight
he was
jits.
very clean. He kept the room very clean. He
That's
was a
good.
great roomie, so I wouldn't have smelled.
You
That's-
have a
yeah.
nausmia.
Yeah, that's true.
I love that name.
That means
You can't.
that
You
means
can't.
Miller
Say
Lite.
anosmia with a Portuguese accent.
I gotta see how it's spelled.
Anosmia.
You gotta put some nasal.
I feel like if you can't do a Brazilian,
He sounds like somebody who is Russian who's been drinking and they're trying to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of it's pick it out right away. Like it's not.
So my neighbor,
You have peanut butter in your mouth.
and he was like, "I'm not Brazilian," and I go, "You kind of sound like you're Brazilian." It's like kind of like Brazilian.
No, they don't get along though.
No.
Yeah, I'm not saying they
Portu-
get along.
That's
I'm
Like
saying
the
way you
Portuguese
talk.
like.
Or like
Spanish and Portuguese.
Spanish and Portuguese.
Yeah.
Well, it's like there's a difference between. I'm saying it's like I mean it's the same
but
language.
also
España.
a
Didn't
lot
we
of
already
the
talk
genetics
about
are the
this?
same.
It was
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
of
no,
our
but it's like
Texas-
dialect.
España.
It's like speaking English. It's like going to Minnesota and then coming
Those
to like
motherfuckers
East
can ride
Texas. You know,
motorcycles,
it's like
though.
speaking
Yeah,
English. You're like going to
MotoGP, it's like
Louisiana.
all Spanish.
Yeah.
We need to go watch a MotoGP down at. Dakota.
Coach Ricky is making some sort of hand gesture here.
What are you doing?
I'm not sure.
Oh, he wants us to order some pizza.
Yeah, he's practicing for his pizza business.
Grazie mille. But
Is it because you're British?
No, it's because my teeth are
Hey,
sensitive.
no, British people have a lot of
Fucking asshole.
Bangers
no.
and mash.
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 English
Colonies.
Kippers.
No.
Indi-
how I should
Indian Middle Eastern culture is prevalent in the United Kingdom. Is that what you're trying to say, Ricky?
Yes.
Yeah, no. They
Excellent.
Have a lot of
What do you?
Finger stick.
Damn.
Fire stick.
They call it a Chazwazzer.
Chaz what?
That's Australia.
Who's Chaz? That's fucking weird.
Yeah.
I've never called it a Chazwazzer.
Yeah. They,
Oh, the trunk of a car.
Boot.
So what?
Yeah.
Chazwazzer.
Yeah.
Chazwazza.
That's from The Simpsons right here.
Right there.
I like when when Homer goes to the bar and he orders the big. Can't show this.
No, we have clip limits. Kept it under
No,
15.
but he
We're
goes
good.
big. He's not very impressed.
That's a pretty good homer.
Thank you.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he eats the whole room full, and the guy.
Or when he goes to the all-you-can-eat buffet.
Yeah.
They kick him out the
Yeah,
seafood
it
one.
was the seafood buffet.
Yeah.
Yeah, him in the window, and they make him an attraction. Come see the amazing man that can just like eat his weight in seafood.
You know what's funny in Spanish? Like
Yeah, nobody
so
does that.
in Spanish, he
I never
doesn't.
called my dad Rufus.
Yeah, so in Spanish,
dad's name?
he doesn't call him.
Yeah.
So in Spanish, he doesn't call him Homer.
I have a funny story about that.
Every time in Spanish, he just, "Hey viejo," like just referring to your dad. Like
Face that. It is disrespectful, but if you're like my old
for
man,
me to say like my old man, like it is a little bit more like you'd have to be real cool with your dad to be able to just
I
call
was
him.
saying, because I've heard that a lot.
Both, as long as that line doesn't get crossed.
nope, you can't. It's a
absolutely-
sad fact. Nope,
you
you're wrong.
absolutely can.
Wrong.
Absolutely can.
Your kid is going to be a criminal. Sad fact about being a parent.
Absolutely can be both.
Nope. No
Absolutely.
Parrish makes good beer.
Way. Now, zero.
How many kids do you have?
I think too.
Yeah, but you know what? I was a kid, so I know what the fuck's going on.
How were you a kid?
Once.
Were you a kid?
Yeah, so we know what's
you a
going.
kid?
So we know what's going.
A kid. So are you sure you know what it's like to be a kid?
Yes,
That was like 60 years ago for you.
I remember.
I think you may have been goldfishing around those
remember.
memories.
He's actually
Goldfish.
closer to, I think he's closer to 79 than he is to 1.
I think so. That's true.
No.
That's true.
So you're wrong.
76.
76 it is then.
So you're wrong. So we agree that you were wrong. Is that correct?
That's correct.
You know
Thank
what?
you.
You guys need to calm down, Professor.
Thank you.
I think you look great for 52.
Thank you. I mean, if you want to get
Professor
technical,
Brandon knows
we can
things.
say Professor Brandon.
There you go.
So I did not win the world championship. I know that.
It was back in
yeah.
2012 before
Yeah.
they gave goodie bags out.
We don't remember that far
Clearly.
back.
No, so I went in. I realized after the fact that I had gone in extremely arrogant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I've been working really hard on my stand-up. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna use my stand-up.
like that.
Yeah, it's like I've been. What do you mean?
When you had those successes,
Some of them.
Yeah.
I guess I missed it. I don't.
You
Well,
might have.
You know, as a good instructor, you
I've
should probably.
kept
You know how many winners I have in my
Had fun
class?
there.
None.
Yeah, but so I was like, yeah, you know, this game, right? And so I realized there was that disconnect there. I learned about cutting weight, right? I had
Cocktail. This
Yeah.
is two
Oh, yeah,
part
okay.
cocktail.
Yeah, all right.
To
You got
lose,
it.
was it 4 pounds?
Yeah, it was like, here's how you make a bomb. now never ever make a bomb, right? And I'm like, I kind of need a bomb right now. And also get milk of magnesia, which is this whole other type of laxative. And just like,
But
and I was
typically
like,
it
all right, yeah,
doesn't.
cool, no
Wait,
problem,
was
right?
this right before you jump on the mat?
This is
No,
like
this
no,
is
no.
like-
This is the day before. But
yeah.
like
Wow.
he
Yeah.
made like
right next to the toilet, just watching it in
Yeah.
amazement, being like, "It's just not stopping.
Yeah.
It's just not stopping."
No, he was in
Or
the
like
other
halfway
room,
through, he
but,
turns
like,
to some Texas lady. He's
there was
like,
a
I
lot
want to
of
apologize for
tile, and
him.
So there was a lot of a whole host of other learning experiences from this tournament, but that was number one on the list. That I wrote down a 7-page list of things that I learned from competing in Worlds, and one is like just cut weight the
Go
other.
to tournaments, and I've heard this happen so many times. Is like they do something brand new on the day of competition, and I never
Yeah, I
ever
never
did that. Another thing I learned.
understood that. You know what I mean? Like,
And I
man,
was,
it's
I
the
was,
jitters getting the better of him.
I was like, how else?
okay,
Yeah,
so like I was with you,
Yeah.
right? And then I knew your weight was a little high.
Yeah.
And I kept seeing you like
Yeah.
the strategy.
Got it.
And like
Yeah.
we woke up
came in 2 pounds.
185, good, 2 pounds under.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I was fucking baffled. I was like, what happened?
Yeah, woke up at 6 a.m. Human drain
Yeah,
now.
that's what he told me. He's like, I woke up at 6 a.m. You,
Yeah.
Did you get a
learn.
banana in you or something later?
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. That's
banana
no,
for
no,
granola
no,
or
no,
something?
dude.
Perfect.
We got him.
Yeah.
He got warmed up. He
Yeah.
got plenty of.
Oh, yeah, no, I
liquids.
felt great.
Like,
What-
like by the time we got to the tournament, he was
Yeah.
good. It's just,
Oh, I'm gonna
it's-
do- yeah.
It's an extremely harsh way to dehydrate yourself.
absolutely.
Day of, right?
Yeah, like-
So
like
the next
you're
time you
internally
do that, like
dehydrating.
3 days. We got in late, and then I didn't make it by the pharmacy, and then like, it was just a lot of stuff. So
Life.
yeah, so I learned this. This was a very. I stood on that scale for like 10 minutes, and they
Oh,
were
yeah.
like trying to reboot this software, and I'm like, this is the fucking moment of truth. I'm in equality.
It was something with like his specific like
Yeah.
set of mats. It was like mat 16.
Listen here, honky. Yeah.
So that was very interesting. The whole experience was extreme.
And it's like a
blue and
16
gold.
ounce
It's a
coffee
good
mug.
coffee.
Good.
It's a-
It ain't a bitch mug.
It's a- fuck no, dude. I got
No.
a T-shirt.
You got a
I got a
dope-ass
coffee
mug.
mug.
Coffee
I got a
mug.
cool bag.
Got a
It's like a
tote.
satchel.
Good
You got-
story.
and
Got
you
some
got-
finger-
And so I'm excited to go to Tokyo. Very excited to go compete again. I truly believe in my heart
That's
that
September, yeah.
I'm like Edison, figuring out need to make mistakes for many, many more.
But man, that's the thing. Everybody makes mistakes. Just learn from it and
But-
progress. That's all it is.
Yeah, I want to be able to say like I persevered and I worked hard and I did all this extra physical conditioning that I previously did not believe was possible for me.
Yeah.
And that the end result of this is that yes, after however long, yes, I finally fucking won a gold. It's a little bit easier.
That's what Brandon is. Brandon Master too?
Master 7.
Oh, 7.
who's Brandon?
Oh,
I'm sorry. He's like
eyes. Chapter 7, ringworm.
he's got his feather plume.
Sorry, Professor
Professor.
Brenda Muyins.
Austin, that reminds me of whenever planes during World War II would go out, all of them, every single hole.
Yeah.
And they were like, well, obviously we need to put more armor on the areas where there's all these bullet holes.
Right.
And somebody goes, no, we need to put armor on all the areas where there's not bullet holes because those are the planes that don't make it back.
Yeah.
That's right. So, are you sort of a?
Spurs.
He
I have
dabbles.
I have a question to
He
ask you.
dabbles
So
in
that-
history.
There was a movie that I saw. It was very interesting. It was about like World War II, and they had these the bombers. I forget what kind. Well, they had like
Bronze?
no, like
Bronx?
which they had called. It was very interesting, and I was just curious to know if this ever happened before. So what happened was in the movie, the bomber got its landing gear disabled. Like it was.
I think I know this movie. It's like it just follows a crew, right? That
Yeah.
are
So
all
what happened was the landing gear got disabled, and the guy in the belly gun
Yeah,
was
they, like, go down there, right?
he was a cartoon, and he got stuck in that little pod. So the plane had to land, and if it would have landed, it would have crushed him because the belly gun is hanging out, right? Appeared on the plane, and they landed safely. And I was just curious to know, has that ever happened?
I would guess no.
Then it happened.
Was this myth?
Well, I didn't know if there's been any documentation of a plane ever landing
Just like
with
if it's on the internet.
cartoon wheels.
This wasn't
It
the
happened.
documentary Memphis Belle, was it?
Home and just started to spin on
No,
it.
it had
And
the cartoon wheels appeared because he drew them on his little pad.
Not think
And then
that
they,
that's happened, but
is
I'm
that not,
sure.
uh,
I'm not sure.
Was that Toy Story?
I'm not
Now,
even
okay,
sure.
it might be a situation where
So I think that you'll know better than me, but after a certain time, things are automatically declassified. I think, right? There's a certain
depending
number
on
of
how
Yeah, as long as it was declassified.
But you know,
classified by somebody.
cartoon wheels might be. You know, they have like a higher level of. Most people don't know this, but like George Clooney was actually involved in that program.
Was he?
Yep.
Man, Kevin
When he was in ER?
Kevin Spacey's character.
No, it's when he was in Roseanne.
I
see a tin cup.
Like it's a fantastic movie. That's it. I don't know anything else. Yeah, except for the boy rape. But that's
I don't
That's
know.
Me
I don't know.
pretty much it. JustKeyPants.com.
We
6-month guarantee.
Are we-
Always free shipping.
Are we ending this on
50%
boy rape?
off.
Oh man.
15.
Thanks a lot, Kevin.
50% off.
15.
15.
Half off.
15.
15.
It's 1-5. Code 2pants.
Tip for buy one get one.
15. 1-5.
Free.
So shout out to all you dyslexics out there. 1% off. Well, you know what?
I don't think I'm gonna recover from that.
Yeah,
I
two
think,
2 weeks off.
he did.
Got some labia talk in there. Got some boy rape and the doo in the butt. Oh shit.
There's a doo doo in my
I
butt.
care now.
Coach Ricky, sing it. Take us out.
No, please don't. Please don't.
That's a good one.
Chip, no, don't. But it was too late.